Hi, Simon KRS Education. Just wanted to put together a new podcast, brand new, okay? Stroke vlog, so with the video, and I wanted to call it Win or Bust. So why win or bust? Education, win or bust. We keep getting all these new things coming into education. Some are winners, I suppose, some are losers, so they go bust. But have we forgotten where we've come from? So today's little tiny video is very simple. It's based on SEN. And are we letting them down? Are we letting students down with SEN in many different ways? Now, I would love your opinions on this. One of the things is, please, at the bottom, comment, like, tell me what you think. Tell me if I'm wrong, because we can only learn from each other. Okay, we can only learn from different people's viewpoints on great ways to do it and ways of success that people have had when dealing with different things. I could actually talk about the BTECs that are getting streamlined, as they've called it, but I'm not. SEN. When kids with SEN, so special education needs, for anyone who doesn't know, get into a certain point of school, they've been told they are thick for that long and that they don't know how to do it, or this is too hard. And it's rubbish. It's absolute rubbish. They are clever. They just learn differently to maybe you and I. Okay? You have teachers with dyslexia. Okay, fully qualified, been to university. My own daughter went to university and was given the test for dyslexia at university. Turns out she was. So you can't say anything about that. She went there with A's and, distinctions in BTEC, funny enough, just mentioned BTECs. And then it turns out she was dyslexic. And then you've got dyspraxia, so you've got teachers out there with dyspraxia and probably quite a few other different SENs that have managed through. But that's because they found ways to do it. So when people keep telling it, oh, it's too hard for them and all this, and then they do it for them, it's the worst thing you can do. You know, once you leave school, bosses don't do it for them. Right, I'm going to talk maths, bit of a bugbear of mine, because I've seen all these new ones with a line and a dot and a cross and a this. And you know what? It's great to learn different ways to do maths. But multiplication for me is the key. Because multiplication is the key to life in the sense of percentages. Okay, you know, your division and everything else. If you know your multiplication, then pretty much maths opens up to you and you have full control. But we don't do repetitive learning anymore. So if you've got a learner who is a repetitive learner, so their attention span is really, it's not there. Now, I've worked with a couple of lads recently who get a lot done for them. And people worried that things are too difficult for them. But they've never done repetitive learning. Why not? Because it's not in the Ofsted framework, because the government have said that you don't do it, but it works for them. And surely it's the kid at the end of the day that's the most important person to learn, and to learn the way that they want to learn. And is the whole system failing them because things that they are really interested in, these particular kids that I've spent some time with, the education doesn't allow for that. School doesn't allow for that because it's not part of their GCSE plan, the 1 to 9, whichever you want to call it. It's not part of that, what's good for them. Now, the framework did slightly change, if I remember rightly, to say it's about what's best for the kid, not what's best for the school. And that's fantastic when you're not managing 1,000 kids. Think about it, you know. 1,000 individual learning plans in a mainstream school don't work. I don't know how it can work. Yes, you can with TAs. You can chuck more money at it. Is there enough TAs? Is there enough teachers? I mean, we set up KRS Education as an alternative provision to work with special educational needs for the Key Stage 3, Key Stage 4, to put them on a pathway that will either help them catch up a bit in school, but also, especially in Key Stage 4, give them a chance that when they leave school, they will have a qualification. Okay, so they will have a qual, and they will also have a chance of a really good apprenticeship. So it just makes you think that the fact that if we're putting together something so simple but a great pathway to success with amazing staff and a smaller ratio, then how can this model be taken forward? It's just interesting. I'd love to know people's views, especially about students with SEN, and we know there's many different types, and it would be great to learn different types, to learn what works for some, doesn't work for others, and put something together. I really mean that. I want to put something together. I want to write blogs. I want to put stuff out there that teachers can go, do you know what? I'm going to try that. It's going to change what I'm doing and prove its success. But you'll have learning walks, and the worry of stepping outside that box can be quite difficult, and I get that. But anyway, that's enough for me this week. I'm Simon, okay? KRS Education, okay? This will be live or posted, a video, pre-recorded video, all live, 12:30 every Friday. And we'll see how we get on. Please give me your views. Thank you.